Oh, Garza.
Just have a seat.
All right, come down, Miss Garza. All right, counsel, what's going on here?
Judge, we were close to getting a plea done, but after speaking to my client, I think we need to set it for trial. And I will also be filing a motion to have her shrunk.
No, I don't think so. I said I would take the 14 days. I told you that,
Right.
David.
And you also said. that
And
you're
besides,
innocent.
they falsely arrested me because I wasn't in the system, ma'am.
Okay,
And then when
okay,
I
so
came
Miss,
December 19,
Mhm.
you weren't here. And then they were gonna log me in. They said, give me your social. I don't know what they asked me for, the social or the SIT number. And they logged me in. And otherwise, I wouldn't have been in the system. You know what I'm saying? When I came December 19, which was my birthday, Bethlehem's Day. And then January 18th, I came a day early to come speak with you.
Mhm.
Me thinking that I can come alone, right? But somebody told me I'm my own attorney. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna get up and go speak to my judge and see if we can work something out, because I wanted to speak to you and tell you that they had falsely arrested me. The reason they were looking for me was because I wasn't in the system, and I am
My
the system.
advice is if you stop talking.
No,
It's up to you.
no,
but my
no,
advice
no.
is if you stop
What's
talking.
not being said is the stupid conspiracy, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so anyhow, so look, I'm a runaway. I've been a runaway since I was right? That's my story.
Okay,
And you know, I'm very spiritual. And I lost my apartment because my spirit told me, you know what, Father, you were never to pay anything in life, period, right?
Mhm.
So I stopped paying for 2 months and they kicked me out. I was living at at 307 West Marshall.
Okay.
On Marshall Street.
All right.
And I was gonna ask you if you can help me out with the voucher. I mean, because you're a judge, I'm a judge too, right?
yes. All right,
And-
so Miss Garza, let me do this for you, okay?
Uh-huh.
Because I want to make sure that everyone has everything that they need. I mean, you think that's fair, right?
I'm innocent.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. So I want to make sure that everyone has all the information that they need so we can proceed appropriately. You understand? All right, so let me explain to you this way. I want everything to be fair for you, okay? All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask them, usually it takes a long time for a person to see a doctor. I'm going to ask that you see a doctor quickly. I'm going to have them expedited. I'm going to have your attorney and I'll have the state and I'll be on the phone call too to have them call a doctor to speak with you. And I will have them speak to you no later than the week of April 3rd. So I will call them and ask them to expedite that. And then after they've spoken to you, if you still wish to proceed with a jury trial, or if you wish to proceed with a plea, we can do that at that time. But I don't want to accept a plea not knowing.
There's no need for trial.
Okay. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to have you reset.
Psychiatrist, you mean psychiatrist
Yes.
or a specialist?
Yes.
Specialist?
Yes. And so I'm going to have you brought back. I'm going to set you for April 10th. But we'll
Judge,
probably-
I will not be here April 10th.
Okay. When will you be here?
The 11th or the 12th.
Okay. So Ms. Garza, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set you for April 11th. But if I can bring you back sooner than April 11th, I will. Okay. But I want to make sure it's in the system so I won't lose where you are. Okay.
Okay, may I say, does that mean I get to get out and what is it called? What's that word y'all use here in the world? It's a challenge
Okay.
for me to come and show up like
Yes.
the responsible woman that I am.
Okay. So, well, let's do this. I like to take things one step at a time because that makes it easier for me. So the first thing that's going to be done is with the state and your attorney and myself. I'm going to make sure I call a doctor because they're very busy, but I'm going to make sure that I call them and see if they can see you the week of April 3rd. Then we will come back no later than April 11th to find out what they say and perhaps resolve your case. Okay.
Okay, if this fella's a state, what I want him to know right now in front of all of us
Mhm.
is that every time I go to a store, I'm abandoned from all the stores that I go to where I live on 2919 West Martin in Zarzamora, because I go up to a cashier and it opens. I got criminal trespassing at HEB right there on Rosario, because I stepped up to the cashier and I opened all the cashiers.
All right, so this is what we'll do about that,
And
Miss.
then what happens, banks cannot arrive until I signify or I open the.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do about
That's
that.
not nothing crazy about me.
No,
It's real.
I understand that. This is what we're gonna do about that, Miss Garza, and this is another good reason for us to come back on the 11th. I'm gonna have the state and your attorney, and I will look as well. We're gonna look and see if there is some kind of documentation where you're to have no contact with those places. So that'll give us a chance.
That's not fair. You know why? Because they stole from me. They stole from me. You know, when you I don't use lottos, but somehow it was a lucky day and I won like $400. I even made a report on it.
Okay.
You know.
All right, so about the lottery ticket, because I know people spend a lot of money on lottery tickets and then you don't win, and then when you win, there are issues.
I got a coin that's a $30 coin,
Mhm.
and then I got $1 that's a motion $100 bill.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna look into all of that for you, but I'm gonna have the deputy take you back and you will be back in this court no later than April 11th, okay?
Okay, so what I'm asking, the question that I'm asking is, am I gonna be able to get out today?
No, not today.
Why is that? Is there
Because I
any way
need you
can
to
set me
see-
a bond?
I need you to see a doctor first, and I'm gonna
Well,
expedite that.
I have my specialist outside of,
Well,
on cams.
what is your specialist name on the outside?
What's his name? Brucebeck.
Gruspeth, how do you spell that last name?
G-U-R-B. Something, I gotta pronounce it.
Okay, pronounce it for me again.
Okay, G-U-R, B-U-R-G-E.
All right, so what we'll do is the doctor that is
And
gonna.
my spelling is always the best spelling, you know,
Yeah.
because it picks up, if you pick up on the computer who I am
Mhm.
and the way I spell my words, there's like a lot of geographic to it, technology to it.
Okay, all right, so
And
Ms.
that's who
Okay.
I can't use these words, the words that y'all use here, and
No, that's okay, because I like for everybody to
we're
understand.
all on camera right
Yeah.
now.
So,
just so you know.
Ms. Garza, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have the deputy take you back so that we can look into all of this. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
Isabel Garza? Hello, John.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning. Are we gonna have a good season for magnolias?
I live in hope. I've been regularly watering. The way I do it is I flood it for about 2 or 3 hours, sometimes half a day,
Mhm.
in the root zone. So it seems to perk up every time.
Yes. Hello. Hi, I remember you. How are you doing?
I'm doing better, a lot better.
Oh, that is good.
Yes, I got the treatment that I needed.
Okay, awesome. Oh, I'm happy for you.
I apologize about last time.
Oh, no need to apologize. You know what I always tell people? If it's something that,
I took my medicine this morning.
oh, awesome. No, you know what? There's no need to apologize. You know, I think that there are some things that we have no control over. You could apologize for something that you have control over, right? But stuff that you have no control over, there's no need for you to apologize to me. All right?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, court is calling 2022 CR 10646 State versus Isabel Garza. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Andrew Harrison.
for the defense?
John Young?
And are you Miss Garza?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Can we go off the record just a moment? Shut up.
Well, that was what was in place before I came on board when she was in court the last time and apparently behaved inappropriately.
Okay. All right, we're back on the record. Counsel, have you received all of the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Garza, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counselor, do you waive the reading of the
I
indictment?
do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Getting count two.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram?
I do.
That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
And do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
As we stated earlier, Your Honor, she was declared competent on Friday by Judge Carruthers after a report by the physicians and workers at SASH. And I haven't seen any indication that she is not competent.
All right, according to the plea bargain agreement, your punishment is to be assessed at 150 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. And there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Then to count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Stated except for one attachment, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
State, you may be excused. Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I thought it was insightful, Your Honor, that she commented to me when I was going over the plea paperwork. She said, "This is what they taught me at SASH." So, and I commented to her, "Well, maybe you could give this better than I can."
All right. All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court is going to sentence you to 150 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served, give you credit for any time served in the state hospital. There's to be no contact with Sid Motors at 15066 North Zazamora Street, San Antonio, Texas 78207, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. So I see in some reports that you're homeless. If you're still going to be homeless, there are places that can help you.
I got my own place.
Oh, that is so awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I got my own place.
All right. And so the reason why I put the no contact order with that location is because in the police report, they first contacted you because they said that you're trespassing. So make sure you don't go back to that place anymore, okay?
They also said that she had a criminal trespass warning at that location, Your Honor, and that was one of the 2 reasons why they were apprehending her and led to the search.
Okay. So make sure you don't go back
Get
there.
back on.
Okay, so you know where that location is.
Right.
Don't go back to-
Westmore.
All right, don't go back there, okay? And make sure that you stay on top of your mental health. If you're taking medications and you feel like it's causing you side effects, let your doctor know, because if they don't know, they don't know, okay?
Right.
And if something comes up and you need help with something, help with housing, help with your mental health, help with any type of drug issues, and you feel as though you can't find a place, if I'm here, you can always come back here and I'll direct you to a place.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you.
That time, sir.
Yes, you will be out at midnight.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm so glad you're doing better. Have a good one, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Not, well, we are professional nitpickers, so I guess I am nitpicking. But when you say that she is prohibited from having weapons, that's not exactly true. She's prohibited from having firearms.
No, she can't because there's a mental health flag on my system.
Okay.
Yes, so that's why.
Okay,
Yeah. No, I love when people nitpick though. And I don't even call it nitpicking. I always say, if there's something that I can learn, I'm willing to listen.
I just got 15 seconds for COE.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's get the facts straight. She loves a verbal ashtray. Never blowing smoke when she gets pissed. She's quick to castrate. Love her on a good day, love her on a bad day.